Monthly Horoscope, April 2023. Aries. Lie low, be quiet, avoid competition, seek your soul, and pamper your health, especially for all this month, when your energy hits bottom. That energy returns somewhat later on for a successful period when you can accomplish a lot in communications, social, friendship, romantic, creative, sexual, investment, travel, learning, teaching, and speculative areas. With the sun in your sign, things shall soon fall in your favor. You might be falling in love and wonder about it. Wait until the end of the month onward to pronounce yourself in or out. Meanwhile, smile and enjoy the goodness of spring around. Money, shopping, and wooing are lucky these days. And love and marriage is faintly headed toward disruption around the last few days of the month. Hang in there. Taurus. For the next 4 weeks, your social life has an odd undertone. Could simply be that you mix with charitable, governmental, spiritual, or management types, but it can also bring you someone with whom you'll share a deep, meaningful secret. Could be an extramarital or collusive situation. Just take care. Your home luck continues great for this month, and you're healing Taurus, but wait until the end of this April onward to buy real estate or start any security, family, or similar project. A wish will come true as the month progresses. Beware of false illusions around too. Gemini. Continue to focus on your career, your reputation, and standing in relations with VIPs all this April, Gemini. But wait until the middle of the month onward to launch anything new, because anything that you start beforehand might end up being futile. You're entering a brand new career ambition cycle, and the old might have to fall apart first. A project you start these days faces a hard future, so don't start it. Social happiness hovers around, and so would be your spiritual satisfaction. Retreat occasionally, lie low, rest, avoid competitive situations. You'll feel a strong sexual pull for the days ahead. Avoid the socially unacceptable these days and be very careful with investments. Cancer. You won't notice it overnight, but you're going to be released soon from a long period of frustrating trek through a jungle of difficult investments, emotional shocks, and unstable relationships. Within a year, half-year, you'll look back and say, "Ah, life has grown more solid, more predictable, and this April would be a great game-changer time for you." Don't start a legal, far travel, media, or educational project for now. It will hit an insuperable barrier. Your career prestige soar luckily these days. Show your stuff. Social delights fill the month. The 4 weeks ahead prompt a love-hate attraction. Beware of your calling in relationships. Leo. This April holds a momentous switch in direction, although it won't be apparent overnight. Your relationships will lose their long confrontational aspect during the course of this month. Instead, until the end of the month, love and business relationships, marriage, contracts, agreements, will take a quieter, deeper route, will veer into areas of lost, shared money, secrets, health, investments, research, discovery, and consequences. An unwelcome marriage or pregnancy is on the cards for some lions. This whole area will flare into magnificent, volcanic, dangerous crescendos this month on. Add to the volcano a romantic or creative speculative hurricane, and you have a notion of your future. You are in for a roller coaster ride. Virgo. With this April starts a period of relationship excitement for good or bad. There would be a good streak of romantic courage and sexual attraction these days. It also brings a time in which determination is welded to creativity, so this is the time to begin that invention, great screenplay, etc. However, remember that your luck and charisma are still a bit inward until this month ends, so go slow with these. Think of brewing rather than making big showy announcements. Prepare, be discreet, work quietly. Libra. For Libras, this April romance quiets down, but love stabilizes. Your work situation will soon undergo a series of mildly electric or mildly surprising changes. And now begins a 4-week period in which you might break off a relationship that's become outdated. One that hasn't given you any viable security. This is an ideal time for all sorts of pruning in personal and professional areas. The same 4 weeks makes you temperamental on the home front, so be gentle, but this period favors new domestic projects, house repairs, etc. If single, you might be attracted to a very cozy romance. Be cautious here. Scorpio. A flurry of paperwork, details, errands, trips, and general busyness breezes in this April, and won't die down until late April. This is a period of heightened activity bringing intensity and adventure with it. You might meet romance on the internet, or while on an errand, on the bus, etc. The planets around will also give enlivening shock treatments to your creative, child-teaching, raising, speculative, and pleasure-seeking pursuits, too. Some of you will change partners over the next few weeks, a much-awaited one on the cards for quite some time now. Some will set up house with a romantic partner. Be wise all these days though. Sagittarius. This April is going to be a wonderful time for your domestic affairs, Sage. You might feel a little unstable, restless, might change residences more than once. You will need much fresh air to combat tension, stress. Odd, fascinating people will enter your home. Enjoy them. Dive into the happy side of this trend by holding home poetry readings or political meetings. Bring the world in. And now begins a period of rapid money flow. You'll collect much more. Make sure you don't spend more. Love's beautiful these days. Good tidings are in store for you now. Capricorn. Lists, errands, paperwork, and communications proceed smoothly this April for the Caps. Hit obstacles later on though. This whole sector will grow unpredictable in the days to come, yet will also become a source of income. There would be huge or unwelcome expenditure lying for you. Your sexual magnetism soars through this April, and so does your determination, courage, and executive skill. You can take charge and move ahead. You will swiftly quit untenable situations and build new bases in business, relationships, and home matters. Domestic, real estate, family and soul concerns flow with luck these days. Romance calls on you. Meet it on the doorway. Aquarius. Your income situation will change soon and quickly through the course of this month. Earnings will increase or decrease as the month moves on, depending on your control. Don't invest impulsively, quit work impulsively, etc. Do not start a money project these days, as you are going to land on a puddle. Applies for this month and the next few ones too. You'll spend more on technology and would get update yourself. This has been long on your agenda. From late April, strictly avoid gossip, dark alleys, and fights. Don't make an enemy at workplace. You would be having sleepless nights. Keep a secret. A sweet friend shows up from nowhere around the end of the month, much to your surprise and joy. Pisces. Your energy, charisma, and effectiveness hit a peak this April. Pisces, get out, solve important dilemmas, take a stand, make a confession or concession. Remember, these two take courage, energy, and more importantly an initiative on your part. By mid-month, you'll enter a period of excitement. By the month end, a gray cloud will lift from your domestic situation. You'll enter a time of assertiveness, determination, and your sexual magnetism will soar sky high. Now starts weeks of hectic socializing. A money wish will come true. Your money luck surges mid-month. This April is also a good time for improving your relationships. Many trends are coming around.